on this thing. Where is it at? Where is it at? Let's go. So we're gonna get this party started for sure as we go through this. So let's see what we got going. There we go. We are live. We are live. We are live. Waiting on IG to let me be great. And then we can go for it. Let's see what is happening here for sure. Let's see here. They want me to be great. It says I'm live. So hold what you got. Go ahead and invite some friends. We got a conversation that we need to have in here as soon as Instagram will let me be great. And then we can go for it, right? For sure. So let's see here. I'll be right back. This is gonna let me be great for sure. So hold what you got. It's Wednesday. I know I haven't been here. I hope y'all like my pool do, when, get in a pool and you don't have an appointment to get your hair done. And so you go later. But I wanted to make sure I stopped in here and had a conversation with all of you. So I'll give you a minute to get in as I prepare everything. And today I'm going to talk about consider the cost. Hey, 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 consider the cost of you, right? And I'll finish that sentence in a few minutes, but I really want to take some time, whether it's 15, 20 minutes or whatever the time being to discuss this, that I want to have this conversation. So before we get started, everybody tell me, go ahead and drop your name in the chat. If you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, wherever you are, just say where you're hailing from. Where are you at? I see Houston. I know folks in here from the ATL. Where are you from in the midst of this thing? I am in Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised in Arkansas, but I retired from the military and decided to come to Atlanta. The last place that I thought I'd ever be on this planet was here in Atlanta, but fell in love with it. So let's turn these notifications off so we can get started. All right, couple of things. Consider the cost of you. And I got about 5 or 6 things that I really want to talk about considering the cost of you. And let me just kind of share, why am I taking time out of my busy schedule? I'm sitting outside, relaxing, still working on phone calls and all of that. And I said, you know what? I want to have this conversation because I'm seeing a lot of things happen. And this is particularly for women, but gentlemen, by all means, it applies to you as well. But my call and my service is to women because of the experiences that I had in my life. Okay, so consider the cost of you. Number one, many of you that are listening to the sound of my voice are on this journey to being better. Like, who am I talking to? Who is here? And I just want to be better. Just say me. I'm on this journey to be better. I want a better life. I want better relationships. I want to find love. I want to build my business. You're on this journey of just having more and having better. Who am I talking to? Having more and being better. Having more and being better. Having more and being better. Having more, to make a song, have more, be better. Have more, be better. But as you're on this journey to having more and being better, there's some things that are happening that I think we are ignoring. And we think it's just us. So if it's freezing, y'all, just jump over here on Facebook at I am Dr. Sonja. The signal should be good because I went all in on this Wi-Fi. I need my Wi-Fi outside, right? I cannot not have Wi-Fi, right? Having more and being better. And what I realize as we as women, particularly, we're dealing with a couple of things. And number one thing that I know on this journey of being better, having more and being better, the number one thing that we deal with is really overthinking this process. We're overthinking it. It has to be so hard for us to go through this. It's hard, Dr. Sonja. You don't understand. It's so hard. Yes, it is. But imagine the life that you lived like before this moment and you made a decision that you wanted to be better and have more, or have more and be better. Even before that, it was hard. It was hard then. Matter of fact, it's even harder when you're not even trying. Believe it or not, it is harder. And so I want you to start thinking about this very thing. Are you overthinking this process? Whatever that more and better for you is, are you overthinking this process? I want you to think about that just for a minute, because I know many of you are. You're overthinking. Okay, let me just, if I could just give you an example. Those of you that are building your business online, it's a pandemic. I don't know when we coming out of this. I don't know if it was going back in it, whatever is happening. And many of us want more and to be better, but we're overthinking the process in business. It's got to be hard. It's got to be the traditional way. You don't understand. They taught me in school to do this. It should not be this way. Consider the cost of you, number one, overthinking it. You're overthinking all of this. You're overthinking the relationship. You know why you're overthinking that relationship? Because of the past relationships you've been in where maybe he or she or whatever didn't do what they said they were going to do. They were not the people of their word. You couldn't trust them. They were cheating. Oh, my hair just comes unwrapped right here, right? This right here. Really? Oh my gosh, this is worse than your outfit coming apart. Oh my gosh. Let me fix it real quick. Let me show y'all how I do this commercial break. Commercial break, commercial break. Let's twist it over here. And now all of a sudden I can't remember how I did it. And it just here. Let's see. Hopefully, 1 second. Just goes unwrap right while I'm here. It's not a clue. All day long I've had this thing wrapped up. And all of a sudden it just goes unwrap. I felt like my shirt just came off and y'all saw my bra. Just like that. And now it doesn't want to go in. This is crazy. I should stop the video and fix her hair. I should keep going. It's probably going to come. Yep, it's going to wrap again. So hold on a second as I keep talking. So many of you are overthinking the process simply because you think it's supposed to be hard. And you have made it hard because of your past experiences, i.e., as I was saying about relationships. You think relationships are supposed to be so hard. They're not. They should be simple, but because we come in with all this baggage and all the things that we've been through, hopefully it'll last until we finish. Y'all, if not, I'll just be looking crazy on camera. I'll come back tomorrow and show you the finished product when I go get my hair done, right? So again, is it supposed to be this way? And you got to count the cost of what is happening, and counting the cost is counting the cost of you overthinking it. What is you overthinking this? How is that preventing? This is a question that I have for you. How is that preventing you? How has that prevented you from moving forward? And the truth be told, if you were to tell the truth, it has kept you stagnant. Again, consider the cost of you overthinking it. The second part of consider the cost of you. And I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking simply about you and the things that you want in your life. You said you wanted to have more, and you said you wanted to be better. You said you wanted to have more, and you said you want to be better. But are you counting the cost of you, one, overthinking it? Number two, never going after your dreams. I could stop right here. Just lean back. Have you considered the cost of you not going after what you want? That one right there just really makes me think about where I was and what it is that I've been called to do and what it is that I want. Again, if it's freezing Instagram, you can always come over to I am Dr. Sonja. So hopefully it's not freezing over there, right? But I want you to really think about something. What would happen if you didn't go after your dreams? If you didn't chase them or allow them to chase you? What would happen in your life right now? I don't know about you all, but I think I would literally die. I think I would just be so unhappy about my life that I would just stop. Anybody else feel that way that's on here? What about you? If you didn't go after your dreams, what would happen to you? How do you think you would feel about that? And I can only speak for me. If I did not go after my dreams the other day, and I didn't bring the books out here, right? I have these 2 books that I wrote, and I'll probably post it later. January, I think it was January 2008. I wrote in these books that I bought, I read, kind of skimmed through them or whatever, have notes and all of that. And I read in there and I wrote all of my goals and dreams. One of my goals and one of my dreams on there that I wanted to make an additional $2,000 a month. I was still active duty military, so not really sure how I was going to how I was going to do that. Again, we're talking about consider the cost of you. We just talked about you overthinking it. My notes are down here, so you'll see me look down. You overthinking it. And now we're talking about never going after your dreams. Inside of that book, 2008, I said I wanted to make an additional $2,000 a month, that I wanted to be debt free. I put all these things and not knowing how I was going to do it. And then I went back in again in 2020. I went from wanting to make $2,000 a month to now it's a goal of $500,000 a month. Wait a minute, hold on just for a second. One of my goals and my dreams was for me to be the first millionaire in my family. I wasn't really thinking about it that way, but I just wanted to be successful. There's 12 of us, or there were 12, right? I wanted to be successful, not just for my siblings, but for my children that I gave birth to. I have 3 children, and even the ones I didn't give birth to that were around in my area, or the people that were watching, or whatever the case may be. What would happen? Consider the cost if you don't go after your dreams. I don't know where I would be other than in probably somebody's job, stressed the heck out. I'm not even going to say some of the other things that I really wanted to say, or where I would be, the truth be told. Consider the cost of you overthinking it. Consider the cost of you not going after your dreams. That in itself should scare you. But I realize not everybody that is listening to this video, everybody is chiming in. I understand that you don't have the responsibility of the world or family or people depending on you. So you just kind of stop. You just kind of stop. Like, I don't have to do that. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. But for some of us, and I know if I'm talking to you, say me, you didn't have an option, or you don't have an option to not go after your dreams. You don't have an option. And let's go to number 3. Consider the cost of you overthinking it, never going after your dreams. Number 3, playing small. Small. I mean, tiny, itty, bitty, small. Small. Exactly what I said, small. I'm going to say it again, very small. Because I realize that so many of us are just dumbing down to be around people who don't want anything, dumbing down to make everybody else feel comfortable. I realized, I was doing some work today. We messed with this thing. I know it's going to, deal with it. I'm working on this project. I'm going on tour. When I say that, I feel like I'm a musician. Ooh, if I could sing, y'all would be in trouble. Consider the cost of you, overthinking it, never going after your dream, and 3, playing small. And the team that I have, they were putting some videos and all that stuff together. And in my heart, I was like, oh, just do it. Sonja, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't really like it. I don't like the music. I don't like this. And all I thought about, if I was playing small, no, it doesn't matter. Just put it out there. No big deal. I don't care. I do care. And so I said, no, I want to have music that sounds like warriors. I don't want ballerina music. And of course, there's a bunch of guys that are like, whoa, what do you mean? I don't want ballerina. I want music for warriors. I want to go and help women really turn into warriors in their life, not having to fight everything else, but they're fighting who they should be. And what I mean by that, many women are playing small. Men, you all are too. You're playing small. You're looking at everything as my little business, my little website, my little this. I never said anything about anything I have being small or little. Stop playing so small in the midst of this. Stop playing small. If you want something, if you want this successful business, go for it and say it out loud. So the universe and God and everyone else knows exactly what you're out to do, because it's already written. Consider the cost of you playing small. Are you playing small? And if you don't know how, somebody said how, consider the cost of you playing small. What I mean is, let's imagine, for me, and I'll just use my example. I was sharing with someone, I remember chopping cotton in Arkansas. Yes, I did. 70s baby. And I chopped cotton. And I thought, and the reason why I had to, because I waited too late in the summer to go find a summer job. School was out and get a summer job. I had a child to take care of at that age. We was talking about 17 years old. I probably was a junior in high school. And I was just too busy playing basketball. They didn't have AAU back then. And my mom couldn't afford it, so I couldn't play anyway, right? And they probably did have it. I just didn't know about it. So I had to get a summer job. And as I've grown in this world, this industry of marketing and coaching and speaking and all of that, and I look around at everybody else and what they're doing. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have enough money to do that. Oh my gosh, they have thousands of followers. Ooh, they have millions of followers. Ooh, they have that. And so I would start at the beginning, I would start to shrink myself because I didn't want to feel bad. So I would just shrink and say, just stay right here, stay where you are, And I honestly started considering the cost of me playing small. I don't have to compare. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone that's out there. It's all about you and what is it that you want. But you have to consider the cost of, are you playing small? And if you are, it's time to level up. Playing small, if you have a business, again, why are you playing so small? Why are you not going all out? If there's a relationship that you want, why are you settling for 10, 15 years to be with someone and you know you want to be married? Oh, I'm just saying, I just jumped right over there. If consider you playing small, maybe you grew up less than, right, per se, but now you want this life of success and you want a life and a lifestyle and you're dumbing yourself down. I could have easily done that, but being a statistic at that age, you don't have to still live in this place of being a statistic. You don't have to. That is a part of your journey, but it's a part of your past, not your future. Consider the cost of you playing small. Number four, number four, number four. Consider the cost of you settling for mediocrity. Uh-oh. Shots fired, for sure. Shots fired. Consider the cost of you settling for less than what you are worth. You're settling for some guy who can only take you around the corner, let's take you around the world. You're settling for mediocrity. Y'all, when I came to this rationalization or realization, shall I say, I realized, like, wow, I need to be doing more. I could be doing better. And this is all about, again, consider the cost of you overthinking, never going after your dreams, playing too small, and now settling for mediocrity. And just really understanding you don't have to settle for anything less than what you deserve. You don't have to settle for anything less than what you desire. Go ahead and tag somebody. Go ahead and post, call them, get off, jump back on, tag them in here for sure. Because one of your sisters, one of your girlfriends, your daughter, somebody needs to hear this. You don't have to settle in any area of your life. And I truly believe we as women can have it all. We can have that life that we want. We can have the lifestyle. We can have the love. We can have anything that we desire. And I truly believe as we go into this next season, this next year, it's all about manifestation. What is it that you want to manifest in your life? And I know I'm having a conversation with some, maybe you didn't think about it, but I want to put it on your heart. No matter where you are right now, no matter what it is that you people said about you, no matter what they said you would be, man, I remember those. She'll never be anything. I've stood behind another side of the door and heard somebody, she had a baby. She's never going to be anything. Just give up on her. La, la, she doesn't need to go to college. She just needs to go to school. Matter of fact, you need to give your child up for adoption. It was all kinds of stuff as a young woman that traumatized me for years upon years upon years. What was that thing that traumatized you? I want you to consider the cost of you settling for mediocrity. What is it costing you to stay exactly where you are? Someone told me the other day, why would you want to do any more? You've reached those goals. I said 2008, I wanted to do this. I want to be a millionaire. I want to have the best life I've ever had. I get to live it. I feel like I'm living somebody else's dream, but I know I asked for this. This is what I know I manifested in my life. I know this is what I prayed for. This is what I've done. This is called manifestation here. What is it that you're missing out on because you're settling? Let's go to the next one. Number 5. Consider the cost of you allowing self-doubt and those negative thoughts in your life. Self-sabotaging thoughts, if we're going to call it. Consider the cost of you allowing. I said allow because it doesn't happen unless you allow it. And one thing I realized, and I shared it with a group of ladies today and probably yesterday too in my coaching calls, I said, you are manifesting exactly what you want. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a lot. You are right now at this very moment manifesting everything that you want in your life, whether you know it or not. You are manifesting. Thank you for the hearts over here, IG. I appreciate it. You are manifesting everything that you want. Well, wait a minute, but I don't have what I want. My business is not where I want it to be. Matter of fact, I haven't even started. I haven't written my book. I haven't gotten the love of my life. You are manifesting exactly what you want, because what you can say one thing, but you're doing something different. If you're saying one thing that you want something, but you're thinking and acting a different way, you're counteracting exactly what it is that you want. Consider the cost of you allowing the negative thoughts. Consider the cost of you allowing yourself to play small. Consider the cost of you overthinking the process and not going after what you want. Consider that cost. And as far as a manifestation, you are manifesting everything that you want at this very moment, because it's all based on what you think about. And when I came to this aha moment that was happening, I was like, oh, I got to change what I think. Oh, I got to change what's going on. Consider the cost of you overthinking. Consider the cost of you never going after your dreams. Consider the cost of you playing small. Consider the cost of you settling for less. Mediocrity is what I call it. Consider the cost of you allowing the self-sabotaging thoughts to take you out. Manifestation is real. And for some of us, it is a reality. It is truly a reality. I sit back sometimes and I have to pinch myself like, am I really doing this? And there are times I have felt really guilty, and I'll be honest, right? I felt really guilty for wanting to be successful. I've I felt really guilty because of what everybody else was going through. I felt guilty even during the pandemic. A part of me like, oh my gosh, people are starving. Okay, Sonja, if people need resources, okay, when you generate X amount, go ahead and donate here. Go ahead and give this to this person so their doors don't close. Go ahead and do that. Somebody had to do it. And I began to think about manifestation and what I wanted. And so the challenge for you that I have for you today, I want you to think about you considering the costs of those very things that I mentioned. And I want you to think more so in the forefront of your mind about manifestation and how real it is. It is no longer just about business. It's no longer about having the money, cars, and all of that. And I sit back and I'm like, yeah, I could go out there and flaunt. I can flaunt this and do that and do. And I was like, no, I want to really have this conversation with women about how do you manifest the life? How do you manifest the business? How do you manifest the relationship that you want? And so as I haven't been on here, I've been doing other things, but what I am working on right now, and I would say save the thought, not the dates yet, because I don't haven't put that out, probably be out tomorrow or at the latest by Friday. I'm going on this manifestation tour. I call it a manifestation movement to really help some women think about where they are, that those who really desire to have more and to be better. To have more, and some of you said, I want more and I want to be better. I want more and I want to be better. I would say pioneers, trailblazers, and those women who want it. And so if you are in the Atlanta area, of course, coming to a city near you, I'm going to start where I live in Atlanta. Next place we'll go is California. I'll be at LA by the end of August. I can't remember what happens after that, but the other locations, so there's a total of 6. I'll be in LA, of course, Atlanta. I'm going up to Baltimore, Maryland. I will be in Florida. I will be in North Carolina. I think that's 6. So we have Baltimore, Maryland, North Carolina. We have Florida. We have Atlanta. We have LA. And there's one more on there. Where is that bad boy? Oh, I can't forget Houston. Where you at? Going to Texas for sure for the manifestation movement. And so be on the lookout. Make sure you're checking your social medias. And if you're on my mailing list, you will get the invite for that for sure. Small group of people for the manifestation movement. Just look out for it, because I call this just not manifestation movement, but no woman left behind. No woman left behind. And if not on my watch anyway, for those women who want more, gentlemen, call your wife, get your daughter, whomever, and so they can guess, yes, it's for women only. Sorry, girls only. We're going to have this day out, but this is for the women who want more and they want to be able to live a better life. Want more and be better. Those of you who want more and to be better, make sure you look out for the manifestation movement, where I can share the tips and tools about successful millionaire women and what they do, and more so how to really start owning your power and all of that. And so I'm excited about it, because it's like I just bundled up all of my life history to be able to go around to these major 6 cities and teach this. And again, no woman left behind. And so be ready. I'm coming to a city near you for sure. And just pray that COVID will let us be great. Yes, masks will be required. I am vaccinated. Some people may be as well, but if not, at least wear your mask and make sure people are safe. I want to make sure folks get this. So again, as we go into 2022, I will be back to Australia when the world opens back up for sure. I'm going abroad as soon as we can get out here. London will be on that list. I'm going for sure all through Canada, and I will be back in Australia and New Zealand again. But for now, ladies, we have some work to do. If you want more and you want to be better, it's time. We're going into this new season of our life, and we should want more for our lives. And especially if you have children watching, it's time to make a change. And I'll say this, and when I say it, some women get upset. You are more than just your husband's wife, and you are more than your children's mother. And I know those are great accomplishments for us to say those things, but there is so much more out there. And so stop settling for mediocrity. Stop settling for what people think you should be doing and start doing what it is that you want and beginning to own your power for sure. So I love you. Be blessed. I can't wait to see some of you face to face on this journey to greatness for sure. And as we close out this year strong, regardless of what's happening in this world of the economy, where we close out strong so we can have the things that we want for sure. I love you. Be blessed. And make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at I am Dr. Sonja. Have an amazing day. And I'll see some of y'all on here. The rest of y'all, I will see y'all at the very top. Bye-bye.